The book opens not in a quiet office, but in the tense, fluorescent-lit corridors of a children's hospital. For authors Mike and Erica Schultz, the theoretical challenge of productivity became a visceral, life-or-death necessity when their son, Ari, was diagnosed with a severe heart defect. Their world, once defined by a growing business and personal projects, was violently reoriented around hospital stays, critical surgeries, and the constant shadow of uncertainty. The crushing pressure of maintaining a livelihood, and thus, essential health insurance, while being fully present for their fragile son forced them to dismantle and rebuild their understanding of what it means to get things done. From this crucible of love and fear, they forged a system of profound effectiveness, later validated by research into thousands of high performers. At the heart of their method is a fundamental reimagining of time itself, framed by a simple yet transformative acronym, TIME. They propose that every minute falls into one of four categories. Treasured time is non-negotiable, sacred space for what matters most, be it a child's laughter, a quiet moment with a partner, or personal renewal. For Mike and Erica, this was often found in hospital room hockey games or stolen moments of normalcy. Investment time is the engine of growth, activities whose returns in skills, opportunities, or results far exceed the effort put in. This is the core of meaningful work. Mandatory time encompasses the unavoidable, but low-value tasks of daily maintenance, which should be ruthlessly minimized, automated, or transformed. Empty time is the void of distraction, mindless scrolling, worry, and procrastination, to be identified and eliminated. The journey to extreme productivity begins with consciously auditing and rebalancing these four categories. This conscious management is powered by 9 specific habits, beginning with the foundational step of recruiting your drive. This moves beyond superficial goal setting to connecting with a deep, emotional why. For the authors, the drive to organize a charity fundraiser for other struggling families wasn't about logistics. It was fueled by Ari's passionate desire to help his friends. They argue that connecting work to purpose transforms obligation into momentum. This is followed by the habit of igniting proactivity, which involves structuring each day around a single greatest impact activity, GIA, the one task that will create the most significant long-term value, and defending the time to complete it with fierce intention. The third habit, re-engineering your routines, recognizes that productivity is built on a foundation of small, daily behaviors. It involves auditing personal rituals, like a morning spent passively on a tablet, and actively redesigning them into energizing launches for the day, such as a purposeful walk. This extends to micro-habits, like silencing digital notifications to protect focus. The subsequent 3 habits delve deeper into the practical application of the time framework, strategically blocking your calendar for different time categories, learning to transition swiftly and cleanly between different types of tasks, and mastering the art of the planned pause to recharge and reflect. The final triad of habits addresses the human elements of sustained performance. Getting into the zone involves creating the conditions for deep, immersive focus, while managing your energy emphasizes that endurance comes from balancing exertion with deliberate recovery, physical, mental, and emotional. The 9th and perhaps most critical habit is righting the ship, a recognition that plans will shatter. It is the practiced skill of resilience, of recalibrating and moving forward with compassion after inevitable setbacks, much like the authors had to do repeatedly during Ari's medical journey. Ultimately, this is more than a productivity manual. It is a testament to the human capacity to find agency and create meaning under immense constraint. The system presented was not developed for efficiency's sake, but as an act of love and survival. It demonstrates that true productivity isn't about doing more things, but about ensuring that the things you do, in your work, with your time, and for your loved ones, are aligned with what you treasure most. The lessons within are universal, offering a path not just to greater output, but to a more intentional and resilient life, regardless of the storms one faces. Book title: Not Today.